fuck mistakes? Hell no. Okay. Hello. He no killers, y'all no killer. Fast cars, speedboats, all sorts of villas. Bad girls, jewelry, drive-bys, chinchillas. RP the mic, but I'm the real thriller. I'm done with that though, I ain't beefing with the family, man. Shit, I'm still in the PJs like Candyman. With dudes selling whole halves of candy yams. Despite that, the garage looked like Candyland. Candy painted, ain't nothing about me tainted. Drove every car you name it. Look, homie, come get acquainted. Can't change it or rearrange. Disclaim it because I'm heinous. Nah, to make you famous. Blow, that for the plainest. The guns range, no goggles to targets. They test the nozzles, the bullets, they on point. Them points you call hollow. In the club, we get the bottles, we leave it, we hit the throttle, then pull up inside McDonald's with porn stars and models. Look, nigga, you can't erase me, debate me, rate me on Spacey. These bitches, they want my baby, not baby, but you can taste me. The guns got no safety in DC for when they graze me, and I ain't been posting lately. Y'all would really hate me, yeah, homie. It's a blessing, I'm here to answer the questions. I'm the OG Don Q was talking about at the West End. Yeah, baby, let that Molly rock. Niggas suckers, I'ma start selling lollipops. Hello, oh man, she slipped around. Hello, damn, that ass fat. Hello, down south. Hello, Midwest. Hello, West Coast. Hello, oh man, working the crowd. Hello, oh, you getting money. Hello, you acting funny. Hello, okay. Hello.
Hey Kim, what's up? Where you been?
I've been around Riri. What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad I got to see you because I wanted you to come to my baby shower.
I'm good.
Why are you not coming to the baby shower? I want you to come. I really want you to be...
Earth. Welcome to PC, bro. Welcome home. I seen you on.
I wanted you to be the baby's godfather, though.
Like, that's something. Now you walking a little bit, because I don't really even... I just know you as Riri. We say what's up, and we speak. You know, Instagram came out, you Riri126. I don't really even know you like that to be a godfather. I'm just not doing a godfather.
That's mad rude. I really wanted you to be the baby's godfather.
I'm sorry, fuck the whole shit. I guess it just gotta be rude because I'm being honest.
But you know what? That's why I fuck with you, because you keep it a buck.
Whatever. Whatever. I'ma warn you, yeah. In your circle don't mean that they in your corner. Almost was a goner 10 years for marijuana. Only thing I ever said in court, I plead the fifth. Hell no.
Yeah, man, let's rock.
So the streets honor me, humble, believe I'm honored. Yes, I am. I grabbed my mama, I'm headed to a different genre. They couldn't understand me, now I find it ironic. I grew up with Big Al. All I knew was Ebonish. Jealousy, crack, greed, homicide, and crime. Niggas catch your body, change their name like the Sonics. It was hot like Phoenix. Yes, it was. I used to look up at the Atlantic's Ave sign on my heart, pledge allegiance. Drama 15 years straight, nothing recent. But I'm a quarter state for back pay, they owe me grievance. And you can't knock that. Block the block with the top back. Open up that fan, I got that.
Yo. Weezy, what up? What up? Ranch, Mardi Gras mustard.
With no knives, niggas is cutting throats. For that white like Tommy and green paper with the ghost. That's power, I play my post. One day,
oh shit,
slice bread, the next day you toast. I can never be toast, hell no. I get money in lump sums, yeah. I like my bread by the loaf. I like head by the coast as I stare at the Pacific. She asked if I like to keep going, girl, you're terrific, yeah, baby. See, I'm Clyde and I'm looking for a body mama. To get a Gucci dose, watch range from beyond. I share my wealth, humble beginners, hunger strength me up. Pops had a choice, me and drugs, he chose angel dust. And the mother son was living more dangerous. They was. Tax season, the only time they was claiming us. Picture it like Kodak. This bracelet, you can hold that. If I'm needed, know that you can.
Somebody get that heavy.
5 minutes. The pendulum could swing either way. That shut them down.
Fuck, man.
In my car, I had 2 girls, a $250,000 pill poppers and pistols, y'all. Pounds, they were round. Got them back from Frisco, y'all. Lost a package. What's
going on with this
Got
scheme?
it back, I'm sitting tall.
Y'all rushing, man. Y'all gotta be patient. I need somebody with aim, man. They camping over there.
This when I was 17. Basketball, hollow
God.
tips. Hollow tips came first, so of course a nigga that scholarship.
Oh my God, I didn't kill him.
Took me on that path. Please acknowledge it. Towers fell, power gain. Still let the sour pump. I ain't talking makeup when niggas drinking that powder.
I fucked up, man.
Fiends coughing up mucus. Give me mine. Hurry up, clean that up. I'm still the cutest. Baby 23, she on me like killer. You still the cutest. Then she got naked. Honey, so you the nudist.
What?
With the rollie on.
Holy shit.
Should've named this shit Pokemon. That's how fiends was
Oh my
acting
God.
like niggas looking for Pokemon. Me, I made a left to get it right. I know I'm
This
wrong.
is the moment Iron
Going
Lords
on.
live for.
Still flowing strong. Niggas struggling out, they just holding on. I'm Aaron Rodgers, turn around, I'm going long. I dig the car, on your knees, for the horn. Mr. Winter, spring 2, summer 4. I'm DIA, what's that? Had it all. Baby, turn around, yeah, you the one I call. Hoes hollering, funky fresh in the flesh. Dave Koresh caught following. A King Solomon, look at him. Not a thing bothers him. On the corner, chicken wing gobbling. I'm here to dismiss the mystical gobbling. Will you go for
Batteries?
not
No.
again? Snatch the shit, but this up. Really on it. The rap game be mine, I really want it. I stack hundreds, sit back, blunt it. Cash done it. I tore bitches out of ball like that.
Together,
The
nothing can
heroin
stop
and
you.
flew in first class. The bag it up to me. Scrubs and a nurse mask. Yeah, boy, you looking at a nerd bag. 50 keys in the tub, that's a real bird bath. Shit, all you motherfuckers snatch.
All of you
See me,
together,
you never heard
like
the
Iron
word
Lords.
swagger. Nope, you never heard the word swagger. Shout the dead man, but I define the word dapper.
The Iron Lords have
Camps,
those.
no
We call them
clothes on,
people
got a
with
prodigy.
guns.
Stab your brain with your nose bone. Shit, got that line from the infamous Black Trump though. Look at my apprentices. Shit, trying to finish all my sentences. I call my niggas up and we can start the senselessness. But choosing your mouth, no tennis society. Yeah, they know me, no movie, you're true menace. Lieutenant, sit off the tenants. Some tenants right off a landing. Forgot that they owed us money, we just took out its appendage.
That's how you get round.
Oh, this pussy, I didn't even know he had a rocket launch in his hand. Ooh! Just to get that rocket off, he took a death?
I've been going through this bullshit too long. My ex don't know the definition of
Steady.
move on.
You can do this.
She ran down me like Kim heard your new song.
Opponent took the lead.
You hot now, oh, you forgot you was lukewarm. You done forgot, son. You done forgot, son. You from the block, son. I was with you on the house on the hot gun. Strips in Ohio, went back to broke shotgun.
There's somebody behind me. Fuck! A dude there? Behind me, to the left of me, across from me? God fucking damn, like... Shit.
So I asked,
30 seconds. Take it from them.
Are we playing the remember game? Are we playing the remember game? Something you can never change. You slept on the mattress. Who bought you that better frame? Who's mad that you got right? So you tell you paid for a better
Came
frame.
around for you.
Or maybe perhaps.
Oh my god. I got fucking two guys right here.
All night with the rain in the rehab. Like a damn doctor the other. But Scotty wanted to be
Show them what you can do.
and when I put the beamer up, who was
Oh
right
shit.
behind
What do you want?
in the beamer truck? Or will your brother put
Good
his
job.
hands on
Bits they
Who
had.
came with the flame
But
with the
you
steam
fight
up?
to the bitter end.
We ran in the house with the gloves and the mask. Wait, I can't even talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. But why, girl? Would you flush 5 kilos right down the toilet?
High as hell with a 3.0. Okay.
Good thing the Mexicans. Trust you with the work, boy. Might have been in Mexico. Buried in the dirt, boy. What I do next week? Even though I almost left Earth, boy. Bought you every color bag. Green, red, turquoise. So I ask you, are we playing the remember game? Huh? Are we playing the remember game? High top, low top, Gucci, Louis, bracelets, rings, it's a better change. Me, you could never gain. Girl, you need a better aim. And there's some things that you know that I never named.
Oh wow, I jumped into a losing situation.
Who held you down when you did that big? When you caught the charge, had it raised our kids 5 years up in Buffalo. Let you go on the bus every weekend. I was bagging and cooking and putting that work in, holding the hammer. Do you remember?
This isn't over until Shaq
Remember
sings.
when they ran up in the crib?
Woo.
Tied me up for 6 hours. They had a gun to my head. When I called you, I was crying. Shot you in front of me. What would I do if I was to lose you?
5 minutes.
Did you forget that?
I stopped shooting.
'Cause I would never. You remember
literally
when
stopped
I took
shooting.
that loss? I used my inheritance, my savings and everything. So you put me up again. You was
I'm
down
doing-
for a minute,
I can't play when I'm
playing
hot. I'm
opposition.
sorry.
'Cause I know you would win. You violated me more than once. Bitches calling, texting my phone.
That was my cousin.
Nigga, that wasn't your cousin. Everybody's your fucking cousin.
Dead ass.
Know that was some other hoe. Thought I was gullible. Oh, I never know. You're lucky I didn't get ratchet and go get the ratchet. She be in the casket or wrapped up in plastic and left with a trashes. You don't want the madness, cause shit could get drastic. Had me
Hola?
thinking it was just us. Finding lip gloss. Panties in the car. Playing a remember game. Are we playing a remember game? So why you acting like you don't remember names? When my homegirl saw you leaving a 3-hour telly with that bitch you told me not to worry about. You was mad when I found out. Made it get rid of that baby, cause you knew I was crazy. 10 years trying to play me. Had me fighting your bitches. Thought I was the only one you're missing. Then you would give me those kisses on my forehead. Them back rubs, then a long strokes from the back. Pulling and grabbing my hair. Choking me cause I like that. Doing it everywhere. Yeah, I remember that.
Hallelujah, baby. Hallelujah, baby. Look, let me tell you rapping something, right? Look, man, I don't need you.
Never did.
I never was a rapper, mate. I'ma get money, nigga. I do this for the leisure. But look at all these artists, baby.
Take a look.
I swear these are beautiful creatures. All inside they feeling.
How come?
When now I wanna do a feature,
What you do?
I look inside my phone and laugh.
Why you laugh?
Why? Cause indeed it's funny. 112 bars, let me fuck.
Commentators Angela Rye and Mike Shields. I bet both of you are happy you're not me tonight, aren't you?
Hey, Chris, thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Mike, thank you, Mike.
Well, thank
Angela,
you.
thank you. See how easy it is?
Thank you.
But not for LeVar Ball.
I wouldn't think Trump either.
Now, yeah, let's get to that, Angela Rye. But your kid wasn't stuck in a jail in China on allegations of shoplifting. If the president got involved and helped him get out of that situation, would you thank him?
Here's the question, Chris.
That's the question. That's the question.
That is truly the question. If the president did what he alleges he did on Twitter, number one. Number two, LeVar Ball just brought this up and you said it again, confined to a jail. They were confined to their hotel room. I don't know how they got to their hotel room, but here's what I do know. The president himself often puts his own credibility at stake. You can breathe hard, whoever just breathed hard, that's fine. But his credibility is often at stake. I think we can point to what just happened with Congresswoman Frederica Wilson and this phone call about LaDavid Johnson. This man regularly says that he does things that no one else recalls it being done that way. So there's reason to say maybe he didn't have that much to do with it. The fact that he thinks they were in jail and they were confined to their rooms also calls what he's saying into question.
But
I'm sorry.
Angela, you know
Sure.
well enough to know that this is a little bit of a distinction without a difference. If the Chinese authorities want to keep you in country for a larceny allegation, you've got trouble. You could be in a hotel, you could be in a palace, you could be in a
Chris,
jail.
but that's-
You're in trouble.
Of course, but I'm saying I think that facts do matter, and the fact that this particular president does not know where they were does beg the question. You know, what did he really do?
All right.
How involved was he?
Let's
And I
bounce
think
it over.
That's fair.
Let's
It's a
bounce
fair
it over
thing
to you,
ask.
Mike. The president says he was involved. Angela Rye seems to be running with the theory that maybe he didn't help. We need to know more. Are you suspicious?
No, I mean, you say we should rely on facts. The fact is they're home. And that's something to be celebrated, especially the week of Thanksgiving. Regardless of who thanks who or anything about it, there's 3 Americans that were overseas. And what LeVar Ball confirmed was they actually did something to deserve it. They weren't wrongfully, in the sense, detained. He said they took something, they put it back, but they admitted they did something wrong. So the facts are we know they did something wrong. The facts are we know they were detained in some fashion. And the facts are we know they're home. And so that's enough for, but here's the bigger picture. We are watching 2 masterclass marketers go with each other here. And it's like Donald Trump finally found a dance partner that can hang with him in terms of self-promotion. I mean, the most shocking thing about your interview that you just did was it was a good 12 minutes into it before he talked about Big Baller Brand, because that's really what this is all about.
I take that as a credit to my ability to keep the interview focused.
Yeah, it must be.
I guess I'm thanking myself, just to continue on the theme.
LeVar Ball is a master marketer. The president knows if I take a fight with him, everyone's going to be talking about what I want them to talk about. He does it all the time. The media and everybody else takes the bait, and LeVar Ball does the exact same thing. And you'll see this. They'll keep playing this back and forth over and over again.
He seemed to want to let it lie. It seemed he didn't want to say thank you. But Angela, in addition to your thread on suspicions about the president's credulity, do you think that LeVar Ball saw an opportunity here and went for it, and that's why he's playing with the thank you?
I think that the president actually started this. I think the issue is he talked about his children. I don't know that many parents out here who wouldn't take sincere offense to someone begging their kids to grovel for them being back here. I think that they've already indicated that they were sorry. I think that they've already indicated that they're grateful. So the president, Chris, took shots at them first, and I think it's second nature to any parent to want to defend their children, whether they're in the wrong or the right.
Mike Shields, this is on the president. He shouldn't have been asking for thanks. It was beneath him, and that's what instigated it all. Do you agree?
Look, I wouldn't do it that way, but it just goes to show that everything is so sort of hyper-partisan now that the president talking about how he got people freed from China can turn into a criticism of the president and a big partisan football to attack him and bring in.
That's not what happened.
Hold on
I
a
don't think
second.
that's
Unless
that is what
Angela
happened.
Rye's suspicion that the president didn't do what he says he did
Right,
is
and my
true,
suspicion is...
why does he not have high ground here, Angela, assuming that he did speak to the Chinese president and the Chinese president did do Trump a favor and let the boys go? Doesn't he have high ground? Wasn't that a good thing that he did?
You would have high ground, Chris, if you weren't begging for thanks. If you weren't mad that people were not grateful enough to you. And I do have to say, I think it's interesting that regularly the people who he picks on in this way are athletes of color. He also attacked Marshawn Lynch today. Like there's regularly this issue, like grovel, like say thanks, massa. Like it's ridiculous. And
That's
I
very
think that we're
provocative.
far be.
Mike Shields, do you think
listen,
that
I have
race
to
is
be honest
involved?
with you. That's not okay.
Well, I think the 3 athletes he freed from a potential prison sentence were athletes of color, and I think actions speak louder than words here. So this is exactly sort of where the public debate in the country is. The economy's growing, the regulations are being cut, the manufacturing sector says it has the highest confidence it's had in a decade, but people on the left don't like some of the things the president tweets or says. So they get mad at his words, and other people are saying, I'm happy with the president because of his actions. And so that's actually a
I'm not happy
microcosm
with
for
either.
everything.
Well-
So his action was to get the people freed, but we're going to have a huge partisan debate about the words that he said
It's
afterwards.
not partisan. This is, to me, this is not partisan at all. Actually, whether LeVar Ball, I don't know even what LeVar
My
Ball.
suspicion
LeVar
is
Ball-
that you're being
I don't-
partisan. That's my suspicion.
I'm sorry, Mike, that's your suspicion. So let me be clear to you and use my words in ways that are very, very thoughtful and so that you can understand them. My name means
Okay.
bringer of truth, so that's what I'm about to bring you. I don't know what LeVar Ball's politics are. I don't know what LeAngelo Ball's politics are. What I know is that whether it's Marshawn Lynch or a sports commentator like Jamel Hill, or it's a congresswoman named Frederica Wilson, or it's a congresswoman named Maxine Waters, or it's Don Lemon on this particular network, this president has an issue that he cannot get past when it comes to people of color. This to me is not partisan, it is racial. He has issues with people of color, period.
Mike, we have not seen the president call out white players and coaches who don't stand for the national anthem as the same as he has with, let's say, Marshawn Lynch. Do you think that is just coincidental?
I think he should. I think he should be more proactive in that. And I think, look.
Why does he not, is what the question would be.
Oh, I don't know the answer to that. Look, let's take a step back. I will admit that the president invites some of that criticism of his because of things like how he botched Charlottesville, right? So I can be truthful and tell you that he invites some of that himself, but I think his actions speak louder than words in this case. He just freed 3 African-American basketball players from going to jail. That's an action. And so I think that, when you get into the NFL issue there, it is predominantly an issue that breaks along racial lines. And so if you're going to criticize people for bringing that up, it's going to be seen that way, and I understand that.
Good luck, man.
I'm legit confused about the era that we live in when it comes to rap and beef and niggas getting their ass whooped. What's going on? Trippie Redd just posted a video the other day. He over here getting jumped by the Skittles CEO illegitimate son. What? Huh? And now Mr. XXXTentacion, aka ZZZ Concussion. Dog, listen, they blasted you. Literally blasted you on stage in San Diego, fucking with West Coast niggas. Rob Stone and him niggas came and got you. That's one. Now you put it out there that you got jumped in LA. Do these new generation rappers not understand? Hey, bro, the past network is still a network. Like, I can't figure out if he's shocked. Like, are you shocked that you got, you know, beat up on the West Coast? Didn't they already give you fair warning you can't move freely? But it's a lot of snitching going on, too. Y'all got...
Oh, apparently, Migos done jumped
Tican, however you say his fucking name. That's why I got a problem with you. Because you just got these 3 random ass exes. Who taught you that? Are you hooked on phonics? Anyway, he got jumped by the Migos in LA. Migos will jump everybody on this fucking planet at the rate they going. Next week, they gonna jump Dora the Explorer. They gonna get Oprah old ass, Dakota Fanning, Tom Cruise. If they talking shit, Migos will jump your ass. Shit, they gonna jump me on Tuesday. Extended con, my problem with you is every time I see you on the fucking news, you getting in some type of fight or getting jumped. I don't condone jumping anybody, but you always getting in the fight or getting jumped. Maybe you just a jumpable nigga. Maybe that's what's going on in this situation. Like if I turned on the news and the Migos done jumped the Pope, I'd be out of Migos gotta go. But when they jumped you, I'm like, everybody trying to beat your ass for some reason. So my advice is, Migos, stop jumping people in extended con, stop doing extended con shit, and let's all get along with your dumb ass.
Freddy Krueger, give him a nightmare. Soon as you close your eyes, nigga, we right there. Freddy Krueger, give him a nightmare. Soon as you close your eyes, nigga, we right there.
Quavo.
I was gonna leave the situation be and be like, fuck it, but it is bothering me that shit is getting put on the internet like we're beefing or bickering back and forth, and that's really not the case. I can't blame academics for doing